Alright, hopefully it's not too loud. Yeah, it didn't fit too terribly. Not great, but not too terrible. Alright. Again, I wish I could stream for longer, but the good news is that at least, I'm gonna say we're here. Did I move that? Yeah, I feel like that's not supposed to be really there. Hello, Jisun. Thank you for stopping by. Again, it's just gonna be a preview of the next case and the next game, technically. Not exactly sure how far I'll get. First case, I'm assuming it's shorter than the rest, because it still has to be a bit of a preview, even though it's the second game. Sorry. But I'm excited to get started. Have a little bit of fun before we call it for the night. This game actually was very easy to overplay, because I like stopping at points that I don't forget what I'm doing. So I can keep watching. I swear, as soon as I hit the go live button, my allergies just decide to hit. I've been here in this area for a while. No allergies or anything. Maybe I have that thing where, like, if there's just too much light on me, I sneeze? I don't know. Am I getting light allergies? How is the day? I am holding on. I'm not too tired now, but I'm gonna be sleepy tomorrow. No, I'm sad I can't stream more, honestly. I would like to if I could. But you know what? It's just for this week, and then next week we'll be back at it. So that'll be nice. Alright, let me know if anything's too loud. The background music should be kind of turned down. Everything should be a bit turned down. Ah! I did not hit that button. Alright, it's fine. Yeah, how was your day? Alright, so we finished Ace Attorney. Just for 1 year later, and then 2 years later. A Lost Turnabout. Wow, they changed his face a lot. Grr, how did I get into this mess? That's far enough. You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The judge? What is this? Well, what have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. Not good making lab reports, but I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title. Ooh. Lab reports for what? I've had to make lab reports that suck. Definite lobby number 1. What a nightmare. And I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. Then change it! Before trial starts anyway. Huh, looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. Am I getting hit with a fire extinguisher? Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but... It's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. Did I get murdered? Final exam. A few minutes later. A few minutes later, District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. Whew. Phoenix, what happened? Ouch, my head, it's throbbing. Why does it feel so foggy in there? Good morning. Good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's the fighting spirit? What on earth are you? Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Roger that. Does he not realize he's been hit somehow? A final exam for what? What kind of lab? Am I in trouble or something? Trouble? Never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I'd done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. What? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix, right? Life in my hands? You promised me. You said you would prove I was not guilty. But not guilty? Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. So, I was smacked in the head so perfectly that I forgot this girl. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you're doing for me, ever. What's this girl babbling about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange, and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but who are you? What? Well, actually, what? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do that to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his clients, sir? I can't believe this. No, just, well, I think you have the wrong person. Yes, you don't know who he is? Who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? Good morning, Armin. I guess I must have amnesia. At least he realizes right away, I guess. Let's see, what can I piece together? From the sounds of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Someone please tell me this isn't just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? Bum bum bum. Permanent amnesia? That's like pretty dark for the second story. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. Wow, I literally am the worst. I told myself. Oh, no more boogies, blew them all away. I see. I literally told myself, because I muted it to blow my nose, literally told myself when I got up to make sure I turned it off. And then just immediately forgot while I sat up. Okay. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness. Hee, it's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie. The nice thing is if I'm muted for this, you can read what it is. Want to say something in Discord? Ooh. Last year at college. Fun. Prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nor to hide him so dead. DED. Witness, please state your name and occupation. Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct. You don't look very well, detective. Well, so the defendant, she works under me, so you know. You work under that detective? Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Okay, calm down. I believe you. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters, Expose Park. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck. That's a pretty small fall. He had to have landed so unfortunately. Western College and University? Ah. The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday. Autopsy report. I don't remember getting a copy. Everything's in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. He landed on his neck and watch only hard enough to break both his neck and watch from a one-story drop where that is almost impossible to kill you with. Oh my, you're so precious and cute. Look at you. Oh, so adorable. I'm getting struck by cat. 628, okay. Body's covered. So he fell from a one story, broke his neck, landed on his watch, covered his whole body in bruises. Someone better have thrown his dead body off this bridge. Results of the autopsy confirmed the time of death. If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph. Very well, the court accepts it in evidence. The walking path of body. Wait, I need to check the time on there. Check. That looks like it's almost 7. But the photo could have been taken later. Preliminary hearing, very important piece of evidence brought to our attention. Yes, sir. Yes, I guess. Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there? Have you lost your mind? Well, actually, it's just nerves. Give me a second. What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. Alright, sir. I'll help you through this. Glance the court record. You already did it. Okay. Let's see, we should chat. Glasses. Broke a pair of glasses. Grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, held onto them as he fell. Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? Those glasses you're wearing. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine, I swear, sir. You sure about that? Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day I accidentally stepped on mine. Your Honor, I have further evidence to present. And this evidence is very decisive. I hate whatever that arm flick is. You're cruising through these games? Are you saying I'm just going fast? My patience to like slowly read through these is non-existent. What's evidence? But it's also like just telling me how to get to the evidence. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area. So it was during their date he died? But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. Maggie? He was, okay. He was alive for a good deal of time after straight breaking his neck to write Maggie. It's hard to say not to say she's the culprit. This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor. Why, this is... Yes, I can see your name is clearly... Okay, he did not write it. He did not write it. He did not write it. Steps into evidence. The glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground. I already told you those glasses aren't mine. How do you explain his dying message? It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? This is it. I'm counting on you. Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all. Normally this is the part where you get in the witnesses' faces. Get in their faces and do what? I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm going to lend you a hand. The prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court. They lie from time to time. Isn't that Detective your superior? Okay, I like how they make it clear, like, no, these aren't all bad liars. They just remember things wrong. Just stopping by this morning. Have a great day. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by, Armin. Oh, it's like a little bit like, I don't want to go through the guide for this though. The scatterbrain. Doesn't matter. It's bad for us, sir. Find and expose their lies. Cross-examiners, please. Exposed lies should be alright. Something even more incriminating. About those glasses. Do you have any proof that they belong to my client? Nearsightedness and are almost the same strength as hers. Even the frames look kind of like the one she's wearing in her ID pal. Hold it. Almost and kind are not good enough in a case like this. Do you have even more definitive proof? Is there something that clearly links the defendant with those glasses? The dirt and sand rubbed out any traces of fingerprints or anything else. So what you're just saying, detective, is that you have nothing that proves those glasses are my client's. Something like that. What? This is very chill music for this. So there's no proof. Wow, that was amazing. I could totally feel it down in my gut. The victim was pushed from the bench. Is it not a date with Maggie? Is that the conspiracy? Sure he was pushed? Look at the wounds on the victim's body. There's no way it was anything else. There's testimony the victim fell pretty far. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. Culprit's name? Yeah, I was surprised too. I don't want to believe it, but... What's the name? Was the name that of my client? I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. Let's look at the profiles. See if he was like right-handed or something. But now that she mentions it, something does feel kind of off about this picture. That's how you know you found a contradiction. Now please hurry up and present some evidence. That's what spotting a contradiction feels like. I'm gonna check the court record again. What? My what? 20% evidence? I just think about that. That's right. People's profiles as well. What am I presenting? Profiles as well? The name is spelled wrong. Okay.
Objection!
Check Discord when you have a sec. Okay, I will. What is it? Do I remember? What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. And I yelled at the top of my lungs, fingered outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. I like how this is the justification for relearning the controls. What a rash. Detective Gumshoe. You talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me. Jesus Christ. What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? You'll see, this is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer the defendant's name if you please. Where's this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is Maggie Bird. I think someone needs to check the court record. Okay, I'm answering. What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bird. Ah! Looks like the bird caught the cat napping. What's going on here? I have no idea either, sir. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh, how about that? I hadn't even noticed. No one knows her name spelling? But, I mean, I kind of missed it. Maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly. They were tapping. It was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What lover doesn't know how to spell their lover's name? Does not know her name? No! Very true, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor? Are you absolutely certain of the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers? I'm quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Maggie, I mean Officer Bird, had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should know because she came to me to ask what she should get for him. Oh, the two sound like they were close. Nevertheless, tragedy struck. Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness. Yes, I can do that? Okay, great. And yeah, everything else looks great. Officer Prince, Officer going out half a year. Okay, we'll press. How do you know? Every year in March, we have a training camp for us cops. Officer Bird was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off. They got close, I could take it. I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. If only I had gone on that trip. What is it? Oh, nothing, sir, really. Anyway, does he like Maggie? Wait. Oh, 31. Okay. I was like, Gumshoe seems like he's just ancient compared to everyone else. sounded like they were even talking about marriage. Marriage? But wasn't the victim 8 years older than her? What? You're saying a guy's gotta marry someone the same age as himself, pal? That's not what I meant at all. Detective Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know. I think this fella has a ways to go before marriage. Mind your own business, pal. Today, the incident just happened with the victim's birthday. The day of the incident means September 6th? Yeah. The victim, Officer Prince, had just gotten off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day, and since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit. I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time. Glad you're such a cheerful old man. Maggie, I mean Officer Bird, had gotten Officer Prince a present. You seem to know a lot about the defendant. Well, that's because I'm her boss, and I've got to watch out for my subordinates. But even what she was going to give as a present, isn't that going a bit too far? Hey pal, watch what you say. I know everything that happens under me. If someone so much as scratches there, I really don't need to know that much. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. I agree, even if this witness has a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of discussion at the time. Whoa, wait a second, why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty. I should have you arrested. I think the good detective is about done here. Something that she had bought over 2 months ago, right? Bought over 2 months ago. She's a very considerate woman, pal. So, what was this birthday present then? A glove. A single glove? Baseball glove. Baseball glove. Baseball fan. Baseball glove. Just now, I believe you said the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance? Oh, nothing like that. Then what is it? She ordered it. It was custom made. Custom made? The glove was custom made? That's what I said. So the glove was custom made. Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to the case. Oh, what do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think the glove is really relevant to this case? I don't know. Of course relevant. I think it's Felix's trap. I don't know where this will leave me, but... Of course it's relevant. That glove is the key to the whole case. Yes! Bluffing? No, this is the right I know. I'm happy you're back, wondering how long it take. Pressing people feels like I've done this before. If I use this to squeeze information from the most tight-lipped people... Actually, I brought the glove with me today. And? Why'd you say so earlier? Show the glove to the court. Why is it so yellow? That's rather yellow, isn't it? It's quite horrifically ugly. Really like the color yellow. So I had to special order it. That and one other reason. Clear they were involved. It's so horrific. That's correct. An important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim? Clear point, Your Honor. Name on the ground. Looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. Sand trapped in the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. The victim wrote this name with his right hand. But someone must have used his finger! Logical conclusion. Handwriting based on the writing in the sand. This is what amateurs are amateurs. Pretty good. No, that's not like a not valid thing. How many finger painting samples can you really compare to? What was the result? Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's hand. Yeah, no dicks. So in the end, you couldn't confirm it? Hey, don't look down on us. I told you we're not a bunch of simpletons. I missed that one. Police Academy made up anyway. Check the pointer finger. His pointer finger? You know, okay, pointer. Every time you do it, you have a mini heart attack. It's like you're trying to kill me, pal. Examine the finger, right? Yeah, we figured there should be something on his finger if he had been writing in sand. And the results? We found that there was sand dropped into the victim's fingernail. And what does that prove? Well, it proves that he did write that name with his own finger. Yes, which explains why there was sand stuck under his nail. Guess he's right. And there's more. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. Oh. Scratch on his skin. You can't see them, but there's there. Scientific power is so small, using a magnifying glass, really strong one. A microscope? Yeah, that's it. We used one of those and that's how we found them. I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is. Wrote this with his right hand. Absolutely sure? I believe in the power of science. By evidence so much to counter with, listening to this, you would think there's only one conclusion. Written by the victim. His right hand would have gone through that much trouble to get him in his present. What about it? It's left-handed, isn't it? So he's left-handed. It's a right-handed glove. Okay, it's like handing me... absolutely handing me the answers.
Objection!
It's a right-handed glove, which means he throws with his left hand, which means left-handed. Take a look at this. It's a glove, right? What's special about the glove? It's really yellow. That's about it. It's really yellow. It's one of its qualities. Huh? There's another reason why it's special, and what would that be? Very simple. It's a glove made for a left-handed person. Left-handed? Why, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn in the right hand. That is why it had to be custom made. I have never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale, have you? No? So, detective? Which hand did the victim use to write the name with again? That's easy. So obvious from the picture that it was his... wait a second. Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. Ah! I object... Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know that what your line of reasoning proves. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. This is like a full park that this person would have had to use a dead man's hand to write on the ground with. When you think about it that way, then yes, it's not possible the name was written by the victim himself. That means Maggie is... No, it's not possible! Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor? The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you've proven her to be innocent. No! Alright, you did it, Mr. Wright. Whew, I feel like I can breathe again. What's insane is unless you figure out who the actual person is, you can't just let them go. They're still gonna be guilty, right? Fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Complimented. I'm more than ready to retire. No, not yet. I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor. What does it mean, this, Mr. Payne? The prosecution is not finished yet. What do you mean? We would like to call our next witness to the stand. What? What did the witness witness? The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit. What the heck? Order in the court. I believe a recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness. I have a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more information. I have to see what I can find out during this recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here. Court is adjourned for recess. Okay. Got to be 3. Justice for all. Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer is trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir? I'm sorry I didn't mention it to you. Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. A lawyer had a Maggie cake should be all you need. I think I'll pass. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problem. My head's one problem you won't be tackling today. We're here to solve your problem first, we can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things? Of course, I'd be honored to. Oh well, I guess we'll start with my name and then I can tell you about me. No, that's really okay. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So my name is Phoenix Wright. What a weird name. I really don't remember. You can have this back, a business card. My most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but give it back, okay? That's your cell phone number. Guess for now we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case. This case? Anything helpful for me to know? I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but our eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir. Might be very important. Okay, Roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. Random goddamn Blue Badger thing. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can get this back. I'll be right there. Sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did. Where's the phone you found out? I gave it to you yesterday, huh? Got the phone in my pocket? Anything with the murder? I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up... Ah! You were here all along! You're so mean! I called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up. And when I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left. Now who in the heck is this? Let me guess, I'm supposed to know this girl too. Hey, good morning, Maggie. And a good morning to you too, Maya. So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh, what? And what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-decisive, super important evidence. Here we are, Nick. Everything you wanted me to bring. A list? People's names and phone numbers? These guys are up to no good? No good as in, there's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. Why would a group of con artists show up? Okay, I get it. Don't look at me. Where did you get this list from in the first place? What? You don't remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday. Oh, is that right? These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found. That's where they're from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. Maya, actually, Mr. Wright is... Mr. Wright! Recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately. Oh, oops, I guess you have to get going. We can talk about being old later, Nick. Wish us luck. I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't. Come on, Nick. Better get a move on. Yeah. We'll now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. Before I do, if I may say a few words. I'm not the next witness. Tend to say things that rub people the wrong way. Be a little lenient on. I need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please. Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the next witness a drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder. So it's this guy. Please state your name for the court, witness. Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something. Huh? Oh, alright, go ahead. Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who is taking a walk. Did I? But I will not stand for that, now that you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Suppose I started what? Oh my god. Highest top tier grade quality. Perfect top-notch and beautiful university rigorous selection process. I'm very sorry. More careful from now on. Human chatterbox? Fashion, cars, women, glasses, of course, university. First rates only need to apply. Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses. That's enough, your name, witness. Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your powers of influence to keep the young people down. I see you work now. The old people and your dirty tricks, you thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. What? If you wanted to, you could call me the university student in transit. Mr. Wellington, on the day of the murder, you were taking a stroller through the park. It appeared that you were attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. I am in no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with mommy. You want to know I am anyway? Please testify to this court what you saw during your walk through the park. Taking a walk, you know you. What you witnessed will do, Mr. Wellington. What I saw that day. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right above in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. Only the other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. Decisive. Decisive? Nick, did you just hear what he said? That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm? My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client. You mean Maggie? Yes, and if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying. I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. What I saw that day. Afternoon. My life situation. A lot of free time. What can I expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a no-name trashy university. People had to like you. How about the future of my great country? Which college to go to just now? Please. Which university I go to will directly affect the very future of this country. How arrogant. Past 6 p.m. Not wearing a watch. Just incredibly like that. Smarts from you. Press harder. Answer the question. How'd you know what time it was? Tisk tisk. I can't believe I have to deal with a worm like you. So it's not a woman like you. You're just a shallow man who can only slam on desks and point at people for fun. I don't have a choice. Don't let your simpleton like you can understand. Clock at the park. It tells you time. It's even in the picture of the crime scene. Oh, it's the clock. Oh my god, doesn't live by time. Wear a watch, ridiculous notion. Free. First class waste of time. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. Now he knows a police officer. Wearing uniform. Dr. Rita's name, tell what kind of occupation. Some hairstyle, cheap quality shoe. Also because he was wearing an officer's uniform. Shouldn't that statement have come first? Pretty impressive. What do you think he's figured out what I do? I haven't figured that out yet. Are you sure you got a good look at her face? Animals have the thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. They use this eye to see things. In any case of humans, you have two of them. Yes, even you. I don't care if you have them or not. You just get a clue of her face. That's what the witness was just about to get to. I would like to request that Mr. Wright not use such loud voice during questioning. Refrain from raising your voice. Are you finished? I'd like to continue if that's alright with you. Of course I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pre-defendant over here. Sure you're not mistaken? Please, don't confuse your pitiful train wreck of a life with mine. I'm what you call a famous brand name product. Oh, I could never make a mistake. Of course, of course. Anything else of interest? Banana. The banana? Well, more like more than just one. A bunch of bananas. What a bunch of bananas are doing there? I'll tell you what I saw. It's really strange. Bananas. Lying about the bananas? Lying about being. What is that, a lie? Mikus took something. Inaccuracy. Everything okay? It's the bananas.
Objection!
Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. You knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? But I don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. That's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? That's a baseball glove? Huh? What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not... It's a... No! Your Honor, I think it proves one very important fact. This witness has bad eyesight. How bad are your eyes? Huh? How? What? Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden? Your Honor, it's a very simple mistake to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas. No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like those people who refuse to accept Galileo. New possibilities in the end. In fact, gloves on a banana viewed from afar. Okay. That's why I asked how bad your eyesight is. They're about 2200? I suppose you'll tell me that's terrible, right? Why are you not wearing your glasses today then? That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away, but you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses. To replace them, how about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? How about it, witness? You are unrelenting evil man. Joan of Arc, courageous, caught by the horrible of something, still gruesomely burned to the end. You were not, which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at the time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be same by this witness. But the height difference is only 9 feet. It is very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path. Witness, please be more accurate in interpret the testimony. Remember, a person's life's at stake. Please continue with your testimony. Happened next in the moments after you witnessed the crime. So angry. The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. Immediately called the police station to report the crime. Glasses are clearly his! 6:45 when I made the call. Must have had a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. The person who was in the upper path saw you run away. Correct, which is why I can understand that the girl is the murderer. We now question the witness, Mr. Wright. What happened next? Upper path, ran away as soon as she realized I was there. Ah, damn it! She She ran away just like that? Yes, she did. She saw me and flew the nest like the guilty bird she is. I'm sorry, was that pun too hard for someone like you? It did take me a few seconds. How could you tell as my client? The witness has already answered the question. The defendant is the culprit. Striking your question from the record.
Hold it!
Police station. As in immediately. A minute might have elapsed before I did. Duty of every good citizen did not teach that you at your pitiful school. Police in college. Take a look at the record. 6:45 when I made the call.
Hold it!
You know what time it was. Check 20. Jackie with makes him look like a dropout with a no name in high school. Hey pal, I graduated from a pretty top-ranked college. I don't believe this. I don't believe I was mistaken. Detective officers will not tell time. Some lousy kid who... Within 10 minutes. By 7? The area that time of day. Crawling over gawking. About the morals of this country. Ordinary. That makes sense for 7 though. Tugs the photo. What am I missing? wait so long?
Objection!
That's not a minute. Look at this. Autopsy report. Murder occurred at 6:28. So what? You said you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you called, it was already 6:45. There's clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? This court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap. The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only expected to be days. 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little daze. Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question. Telephone, I mean, spit it out. I was searching for a phone booth. A phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone? You mean your questions. As if you're trying to open up the layers of a mirror, whatever doll. I don't know how to say it. I know what it is. I don't know how to say it. Witness. I lost my cell phone there. Are you happy? You lost it? Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone? You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose their things? Geniuses having strained whatever quirk to whatever grounded plain people. Enough. He lost his cell phone? That cell phone could it be? There's no way. Where's your cell phone right now? You're getting all excited about it. You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone, I'll have you know. See, here it is. Oh, I see. Got his phone. Pick this issue up. Zelly was caused by a search for a phone booth. Gist of it. There's something. Your Honor, the witness testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for a witness to search for a phone. How dare you? You can't just make outrageous claims like that. Do you have some sort of... You do have some sort of proof, don't you? This evidence should be enough, I think. We need to search for a public phone booth. It's right there. It's quite simple, actually. Take a look at this. Crime scene photo? Is there a problem with it? Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. If you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something's wrong with you. No! It's a phone booth. That is correct. As the defendant had... All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Ooh! Order, order. What is reporting the crime a little later proved to the defense? The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. What do you have to say for yourself? I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. There was no reason for him to kill for it. We still have the phone she found anyway. He wasn't looking for his phone. Maybe he was looking for something else. Was he... Court? I have an idea. One possible explanation. Alright, let's hear your explanation. Be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you'll be penalized. Report the one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? This one. Perhaps this is the evidence you need to be convinced. Perhaps. That's just an idea I thought I'd throw out. What? Why? What? How is it literally not that? This? this one. He would have had to go around. I have no idea. I'm about to go through everything. Con artists? I'm gonna keep getting penalized. I was doing so well! Fuck this. I don't want to do the cell phone. Oh! Oh, this is right. I don't know why. These are your glasses, aren't they? I don't know how that connects with it. Whatever. That's in fact yours. I found Mr. Wellington under the victim's body. Under the victim's body? Wait a second, hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. Your Honor, I think the answer's quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin and Prince grabbed their culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. But he didn't realize that they were under the victim's body. And that's why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. Mr. Wright, are you indicating the witness as the real murderer? Of course, that's precisely what I'm doing. Wow, God. I know I'm right. He's the real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. Cell phone was the key to this case after all. Deep sick this guy, sink him in one shot. Somehow my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order. Your Honor, the defense is making mockery of this court. Accused him of being the murderer. Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. It's the third-rate fraud of a lawyer. Why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer. It's easy. The name the victim wrote. What about that? You mean the name Maggie? An idiot like you can read that. Not written by the victim. It's Maggie with an EY, and the victim was left-handed. In order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground. But, wouldn't that mean the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how would they know that person? How would that person know her name was Maggie or Maggie? Good point. Didn't even know Miss Birdford's trial. I forgot. There's a way. She got in contact with the owner.
Take that!
Miss Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? Then you realized you had lost it. When you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Did you try to find it by calling it? How did you? Your Honor, this question has nothing to do with... Overruled. Where are you going? What is something of the murder? I did, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. Sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. Maybe since Maggie was walking with the phone and the police officer, when they saw it, he thought she had called a police officer over. What do you mean? What's the mistake? Now you have an EY and your IE. This mistake can only occur if you knew what her name sounded like. Order. But Your Honor, the witness has no motive. And your point is? It's very simple. A person would not usually kill someone without reason. No reason to kill anyone. That's absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright, Your Honor. What motive the witness could have had? Very simple. Are you sure, Nick? If I said I can't offer an explanation, the trial's over, right? Motive. Oh.
Take that!
Well, his motive is right here. A list. These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found, and we have determined that people in this list are from a certain group. You looked up all those numbers? Of course. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group. What? A con artist? Can you explain why the numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder. You're one of those people. You're just like the cops that vote. Okay, can't. I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want from you is to tell us about what that list is about. You think any of you know what it's like to be a refined man such as me? Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of witness. Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of common artists on his phone? Member of the group. Remember this very group. No! All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look at these numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill him. No, this is too much! Absolutely killing it. But that does make quite a bit of sense. Would you care to explain? I got you now. That police officer? Your Honor, what is it, Mr. Payne? This is unjustified badgering of the witness. You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago. Please, let's think about the content of that phone call. Hello? Thank you for searching for my phone. Glad you called. We can meet up and I can give you this back. The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. All Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Bird to get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone? That's a valid point. What does the defense think about this? I know. Saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner. But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant? I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. What's the something? What specifically says his outfit? I do this one, because it's like clearly his police uniform. That one's not clearly a police uniform. No.
Take that!
Witness saw this. Is he correct? Then it's probably their profile. Okay, fine, then it's the profile. He saw Dustin.
Take that!
Was the victim. The victim, Dustin Prince. Dustin Prince had gone to his day route. His shift was over. No time to change. He was staring at wearing his police uniform. The girl that picked up my phone is with the policeman. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on the phone. And he went into a panic, is what you're saying? Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments? I'm thinking. The truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are... Oh, he's figured out how to... Okay. Not bad for a person with third-rate education. Is he gonna admit to it, or is he gonna... Are we gonna, like, have to do some more whatevering? What's that supposed to mean? Evidence! Evidence! While even waving around and talking about it as a suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone number. We haven't connected it to him technically, right? Although he very much, like, basically admitted it was his. What is my... You used to say that phone is really mine. Where's your proof, your evidence? You want proof this phone is yours? I've already told you earlier, that phone I lost, I've already found it. I didn't have the slightest idea that the phone anyone wants to. It isn't mine, you simpleton. It feels good to see you squirm. Whose phone is it? Without knowing it, it's meaningless evidence. Your Honor, this is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. Cell phone? There has to be something I overlooked. There's gotta be. Maybe. I already saw the store numbers. Huh? I got it. We should check the fingerprints. Fingerprints? Fingerprints once you get your phone. You wiped it off? I what? Wow, that's really dumb. Really thoroughly, too. He's made a complete recovery. My phone is right here, you see. Can't check the numbers stored on this phone. Must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. Personal numbers? Dwight, where did you finally find your cell phone? No idea what I'm talking about? Oh my, now I remember? Oh, did he get knocked out? Like they hung up. Good, I finally found it. How does Phoenix Wright does not have like a concussion? Maybe some bleeding in the brain, so that's when. He'd still get in trouble for assaulting a defense attorney. Works hard to get this far, but if you don't do something, he's gonna get off scot-free. I know this phone has to be his. How am I supposed to prove something like this? No, racist, penny short. Where did I go wrong? Don't blame yourself, you're merely a third-rate lawyer, you only made one big mistake. Oh. A stressful day? Always an objection.
Hold it!
That's right, Your Honor. Alright, Nick, I think I may be able to prove it. Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything. Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness more with inane questions. You will not harass the witness that clearly, Mr. Wright? Ooh, I should save it just to make sure I don't harass the witness. No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor. Very well, this is your last chance. You may press one piece of evidence to the court. I'm gonna save. Everything. It's over for your client and for you. Do you understand? Sure you're well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended. It's gonna be the business card. I haven't used that yet. That's right, can we present one more piece of evidence? Explain everything. It literally has to be this. I don't know how it's this, but it has to be this.
Take that!
Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine. Ink is strong and clear, but I still can't read it. Wait, what am I doing? This isn't the time to be exchanging business cards. Your Honor, there's something very important about that card, and that is... the back of the card. This card is important because of what is on the back. You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Huh? Right now? But the court is still in session. It's okay, you'll see. Okay, if you say so. Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright? I'm going to call my cell phone right now, and then the court will see everything for what it is. Of all the idiotic, stupid things, too. Why is my phone, and what's with this stupid-sounding ringtone? Mr. Wellington. Took the wrong phone? How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone. You're... No, I can't. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say, you took the wrong phone? When you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. Well, that's very lucky. God, how does he have a neck? Oh my god, he's just actually killing himself a little bit. So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He's a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone, and in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he has become paranoid and has lost all ability to make rational judgments. And then, Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding is Mr. Wellington's, naturally. That means he deleted all of his contacts. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird, not guilty. We did it. That is all. This court is adjourned. I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Destiny. I didn't do anything to deserve this. Probably because of me, huh? My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of food, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters. That is, pretty bad. Until I went to college, I was known as the Goddess of Misfortune. And then at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? That's worse than all my misfortune. What's worse is all my misfortunes always seem to latch onto those around me. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. That's right, you were talking about this earlier. Happening again too recently, there was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand, and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true. Like, love didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything's all my fault. Dustin's dead, your head being all messed up. I don't think my head's that messed up yet. I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now. Next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole new ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir. After all, the Goddess of Misfortune is only a name. You bet. I'm gonna make it. I promise. Next time we'll meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess. That's the spirit. Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Good luck to you. Thanks. You take care of yourself, too. What a horrible day. I've gotten my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy. But you're okay, and well, that's what counts. You really have me worried. Let's go back to the office. I'm afraid to ask, but here it goes. So this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? I thought you said you got your memory back. That moment, everything really did come back to me. Did you hit him? Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases, but he's also been a good ally during others. The judge. Lovable, kind old man who's easily swayed by other people's opinions. He always comes up with the right verdict. This person, I haven't got a clue. Seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaking me for someone else. And this girl, Maya? You finally remembered. This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right, I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example... It's Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you've missed me. Does it change her info now? Yes, changed it. I'm my assistant until a year ago. I thought she was 16 in the last game. Well, I suppose I have. I haven't seen you in ages. Oh? I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together. Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers in my phone are erased by Mr. Wellington. I have to start over from the very beginning. Come on, Nick, let's go to our usual burger joint. It hasn't even been that long since you came back into my life. And that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. Now 2 months in the future. Wow. Okay, so that was that was the intro one, so obviously it was way faster. A brand new episode has been added. Save your progress? Yes. Look at that. I didn't even have to like cheat to figure it out. I just knew that the penalty wasn't bad enough for me to not try every option. That was no accident. Whoa, animations. I was drugged with sleeping pills? I was murdered by that person? That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Isn't it? I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault you didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. That wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. So she got possessed and killed someone? That's like pretty intense. I can't believe something like this has happened. The events of that gloomy rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind. She came back after 2 months this happened. Oh, I don't even know who you are. Title screen. We're gonna leave the save at the start of it. So when we go to the next one, we can start the cutscene again. But a nice little preview. Maya has apparently committed a murder. But not really her, because she was possessed. But anyway, we're gonna have to end it there for today. I know it's, again, very short, but this is the week of very short streams. Well, I am doing work training in the morning for 5 hours. It's great. I fell asleep very much in front of the trainer for like a solid hour. It's great. So let's sleep and try not to do that again every single day this week, which will probably still happen. Anyway, thank you so much to everyone that came and hung out. I'll be back tomorrow with more TFT. And then if you want to check out the Discord, here it is. If I spell it right. Thank you so much to everyone that came and hung out. I wish I could stream longer, and but I will be back. I'm trying to at least say hi while I can. So thank you. Oh, little kitty. Thank you for being here. If it's morning for you, good morning. If it's night, good night. Have a great day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.